Welcome to the It's Good to Be Bard podcast, role-playing sessions for the more discerning listener. Role-playing, that gentle, sensible pastime where you sit with your friends and solemnly roll dice and quote faux Shakespearean dialogue at each other to evoke atmosphere. Doth mother know you weareth her drapes? Well, welcome to It's Good to Be Bard, the antithesis of this, where we sit with some utter bastards, shout obscenities at each other, and occasionally get round to the game. Before we get started, it's time for our brief interlude to request you share, subscribe, and like. All of this really does help our show. If you fancy sponsoring us on Patreon, you can find the links in the description. Thank you very much. This time out, Lee,
hello,
our slightly suffering GM, is leading myself, Dave, with my silver tongue, Dave 2,
hello,
a noble scholar, Graeme,
hello,
whose identifying feature as being Greek, Ollie,
hello,
and his trusty Bo, that newly released game, Cohors Cthulhu. I'm not sure what a Cohors is, but I'm damn sure I know what a Cthulhu is. And we're also joined by Mr. Matt with his huge muscles.
Hello.
But as session 3 of this scenario was pretty much just a fight, we've stitched these 2 sessions together and Matt departs halfway through. Last time out, 3 players butchered the opening of Rude Awakening, the scenario from the starter set, so spoiler alerts abound. Don't forget, low rolls are good this week. And let's have a brief recap of the last game session as we find out what the 3 players got up to. Ollie is called Gerfried.
yes,
Matt is called Cassus Thingamadog. And
Thamadugal.
Thamadugal. And I'm called Egino.
Egino, yes.
I am
Egino Palazzo.
Yeah, Italian geezer.
the Germanic priest of Tiswas.
Right, yeah. Yeah, there was much talked about cream pie, which was taken out of context, which all means you get us demonetised. Or not.
Oh, maybe we can get sponsored by a condom company.
You're a cleric type.
I am a wizard, actually.
He's a wizard.
I'm a Roman legionnaire.
Right, soldier.
Full
right.
Rome.
Oh, if you're the wizard, what's Dave going to do?
I know, kill himself probably.
I mean, do you want to play an Italian worshipper of Tiswas?
We have got a Gaulish smuggler and bandit. There's a Greek courier,
So rogue,
an Eastern scholar, and a cultist.
Oh, that one.
a cultist,
Occultist.
A cultist.
Yeah.
Oh, nice robes, dude.
a kusa.
So there's Gaulish
You are a
smuggler and
sage.
bandit, or a Greek courier.
I prefer a Cassar.
A Greek what?
Courier.
Oh, right, okay.
Somebody who obviously curries a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go with the Greek.
Leonardo Acropolis.
So, but the group is back.
What are you called, Graham?
Herodian.
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 Emodium.
Just call me Hero.
Imodium.
Emodium.
Because you make me sick.
That's quite how it works.
Every time I look at him, I get terribly backed up.
Dave, what are you called?
A Cassar.
Hakuna Matata.
Yes.
Hakuna Matata. I'm gonna write
Hakuna
that down.
Matata. Okay.
Dave 2 is
Hakuna Patatas.
a potato.
Hakuna Matatas. Okay.
A kusa.
The 3 of us, Gerfried, Cossus and Egino, were in a caravan heading across country in Germania.
So was it a floor burst?
Yes.
The caravan got savagely attacked. The adventure started towards the end of the attack, where lots of these bandits were knocking about and they had the leader of the caravan. So we went over and gave him a massive shooing, but unfortunately we couldn't save the life of the leader of the caravan. He was called Caius.
Caius.
Yeah, the caravan.
He died, but he did point us towards Lupford, the village nearby. He didn't really tell us what was going on, but when we looked at the bandits, they all seemed to be wearing ordinary clothes and carrying kind of kitchen utensils that they'd kind of used to attack the caravan.
Barely a sword among them.
Yeah, so we were somewhat suspicious that wibbly stuff was going on.
Beaten to death with the cheese grater, was it?
Absolutely, as long as it isn't with a blunt excrement.
Make
And if you can name that film, you get 5 points.
Make Germania great again.
Cream pie. Sorry.
I'm not sorry, by the way.
So we went to the village and we talked to some nonsensical backward turnips.
Yes, country bumpkins.
Who promptly pointed us in the direction of the location where villagers had disappeared. And then Matt decided to follow, Ollie decided to follow a particularly angry-looking villager who had quite kindly told him to fornicate off.
Yes.
You were having like ale and biscuits.
At that point, Ollie decided
Yeah.
to follow the dude, and Matt and I, mainly because he's massive, and I feel much safer in his presence because I am about 58,
And he's not rippling muscles.
and I'm an old wizened goat. So we went off to go and see the blacksmith, Farrier, who apparently his son had gone missing, or hermit, or pet, or something, I don't know. And
Is it his apprentice?
something like that, yeah. And we had ale and pie while we were there, whilst you were getting beaten off by the villager
Yep. But I beat him off instead.
and he was much relieved.
And he sagged to the ground after I beat him off.
All spent.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I brought him bound and gagged.
You did.
To
And then the
where-
farrier gave us a tiny, tiny clue
Yes.
about a big house on the outskirts of the village. And we
That's
went,
right.
screw this noise, and went to the big house on the outskirts of the village.
What really was it?
Oh, I've just remembered this
Broken.
next bit.
Cat had broken down, and we need to get it fixed.
It's the Antissa.
Patient.
No, I'm not there yet. So, how do you keep an idiot in suspense? So we saw that there were patrols around this particular house, all wearing lovely cultist robes. Is it the cult of whatever the hell you're the cult of? I don't know what cult you're in.
Like
You
it.
don't know yet. He's not.
Magic.
I'm a student of the occult, so
student.
I'll glom onto anything.
Yeah, so we saw them and we thought there's a gap in their patrols, so we promptly went in behind one of the patrols.
Real sneaky like.
Real sneaky like. Whilst making no sound, and absolutely no sound, the large,
Elephant.
clown with bells on his feet going across the grounds startled another patrol. So I used magic that he apparently hasn't seen me do and biffed them all big style. And then he went in and shooed them good and hard.
Overpowered, I thought.
I was pleased with it.
Just a touch of
It boned me and I can't do anything else.
I know, but that
You've
is
seen my skills.
that is very
What's your
digging
stress
into-
now then?
My stress more than I'd like.
But that is
overall.
very Cthulhu-like, though, isn't it?
Yeah, overpowered.
You cast one spell, that's it. You fucked.
Yeah.
You open a gateway
Yes.
to another dimension.
What was it? 5 challenge dice that you had to roll to
Yeah.
for your stress.
Yeah. And I ended up with 6 stress. So I've taken 6 stress. But I've got 16 boxes, where I think you've only got 10 or something like that. We hid them in a cart and stole their robes. And literally as we stole their robes, we drew a veil over it.
Before Matt sinks to the bottom of the bog in his all his armour.
Right, okay.
So, 3 people are at the manor house hiding some corpses. And our 2 new heroes receive a message. And now Lee needs to take Graeme and our other Dave through a small side quest to join up with the rest of the group. Really, it should be 5 minutes, but we strung it out for some time, and given the general arsing about,
We did not arse about.
we've snipped this down to about 30 minutes for you.
G and Dave.
The side story.
Are they not hiding in my backpack or something convenient?
Or in the cart that we were heading towards.
I'm turning up with a letter.
No, they're having a bunk up in the cart. In the cart.
Yeah. So, Akusa, you're approached by Legate Argus Atiatrusis.
Bigwig.
Yeah. There's been rumours of troubling occurrences in an isolated village nearby of Bluckford. Can you go and investigate it for us?
Yes, Tribune. Morituri T. Salutant.
Ooh.
Ooh, Arcater.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
We who are about to die salute you.
What he said.
Yes, tickle us is the
We had it under control.
Latin for tickle.
If we tickle us, do we not bleed?
Do you know,
No. If we stab us, do we not laugh?
As you come through, you will see there's fields where there's what's remaining of the day that they're trying to finish off in the fields. There is a small and rundown hut as you pass by. It looks like it's a bit isolated from the rest of the village.
Oh.
As you come near it, it's a bit of a strange aroma.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You had to go somewhere.
Strange how? As in, does it smell of something like chemical
No, as in
or burning or...
decay.
Excellent. Something wrong. Okay. I'm going to go and have a look.
I suggest we go cautiously.
Okay, so you,
Oh, have you got lots of armour on as well?
Yeah.
as you approach it,
That's me armoured
It's-
with all my armour.
draped in shadows, and there are scurrying and chittering sounds emanating from
Oh,
it.
fuck that.
You go open the door. Inside, you see the body of an older woman. And it looks like she's been dead for several days,
Right.
attracting the attention of hungry rats and insects.
I mean,
It's a hard wank, but not impossible.
Oh my god.
interesting. I was going to say something entirely different.
Well, that has set the tone, if nothing else.
Was it as funny as that? It makes me feel any better. Episode 1 went off the rails very quickly.
Yes, it did.
Started with the word cream pies.
Well, we also were taking the piss out of everyone's names immediately.
It's not just this character's name. Right. One of my truths is I'm Greek. One of my
It's true though.
exactly other equipment, personal library of choice reference materials.
It's the holy skin.
Exactly.
The holy skin mag of Wajay.
And apparently,
The Greek
I
content.
have a lucky charm. This family heirloom is a small, egg-shaped ovoid of strange metal.
It's a love egg, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
He passed on from his father.
What is one of you?
Would you like your grandfather's love egg?
It's a clockwork. It'll be
Clockwork Love Egg.
Clockwork love. I'm writing that down.
Clockwork Love Orange.
Clockwork love egg.
If it's hand me down from your grandfather, did you have to remove it from him whilst he was dead?
It's more fun if you do it while he's alive. You imagine that being his last will and testament. Please remove my love egg and pass it on.
Right, I'm gonna
Get back on with the plot.
sort of like clap my hands to try and scatter the rats and the.
Okay. Well, the rats. So as soon as you open the door, you're stepping in with them.
Right, might as well have a look around the room, see if we can figure out what the woman's died of.
Okay.
She got her own love egg. It went off.
Extreme boredom.
Like a bomb.
Yeah, mistook it for a hand grenade.
Nothing's big. It reveals, looks like various items associated with maybe a herbalist's trade, including plants and what to dry. Variety of clay jars filled with various liquids and stuff like that. It's, are you investigating anything else?
Yeah, I'd like to investigate the room and see if I can.
Right.
Hang on a minute.
You just go out, just wait outside.
I've got some manuals if you'd like.
Can you make me a reason plus medicine test?
Yeah, got medicine 2.
Right, okay, so then you add the two together. 11 plus 2 is 13.
13.
And roll 2d20, and that's your target number.
Don't roll 20s.
22 total.
No, individual numbers.
18 and 4.
One success.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it's no special. Yes, that's fine. So you get one success.
He's dead, Jim.
You determine that she's met a violent end. Looks like she may have been strangled. And if you're investigating anything more of the hut,
Search the hut.
search the hut again. Right, okay, so you're checking the hut out. Can you make an insight plus observation test, please? Difficulty 2.
3, so 14.
Do I also get the opportunity as I'm there to...
Yeah.
3 and a 5.
So that's 2 successes.
Is that over the boundary to get some momentum in the pool?
No, because the difficulty was 2.
Boo.
You could at least loop the belt round her neck and the orange in her mouth.
Right, okay,
Love
so
orange.
as you're investigating the hut, it looks like the shutters on one of the windows have been broken off and some of the nearby items seem in disarray. Near the body, scratched into the surface of a table where it looks like she used to maybe grind herbs using mortar and pestle. There are the shapes of the 3 Germanic runes. And there's a small stash of coins, shells, polished stones and minor baubles packed behind several pots on a shelf above a table.
Also, there's 9 orcs in here.
I can speak Germanic.
Okay,
Good.
are you a
So-
mystic of a runic tradition?
That's the thing.
Oh.
You're not a mystic, are you?
No, I'm not
He's
accepted.
a student of...
She's a scholar and a cultist.
I am a
You're
academic
an
of
occultist.
religion.
Right, okay.
Can I copy the runes?
You can look at them.
I
want
to draw them.
Give him a
I
rub.
want you to make a reason plus academia.
Ooh.
Difficulty 1.
They're done in blood.
Reason plus academia.
Seaman.
I hand you over.
Fucking hell.
15. 2 successes, 11 and 12.
Yeah, perfect.
Momentum.
Got 2 successes, yeah. We've
got one.
One momentum.
That allows us to use momentum to get a third D20 when we're rolling.
Oh, I see.
Gets you extra dice.
or other things. Okay, so as you're looking at them, the configuration doesn't seem to have any kind of inherent mystical significance, but the runes have loose associations. There's rune number 1 is Othala. That's it.
He's
It
the
means
black dude
home.
from
when it's associated with ancestry heritage.
No.
Oh, that's a fellow. Sorry.
There's Berkana.
Meccano.
Berkana.
All right, okay, close.
Meccano established in...
Berkana. It's birch, associated with renewal, rebirth, and new beginnings. And there's Iwaz. EIHWAZ.
No joke there then.
It's a joke here.
When he's pissing blood out of your eyes.
It'd be great when you're invoking a spell.
I'm having an eyewaz.
Oh,
Behold, I was.
Associated with death.
oh, it's undead. It's definitely undead. Ancestry, rebirth, death. Yeah, undead. Totally.
Okay. And that's really all there is in the hut.
Okay. Tell you what I'll do. Out of respect for the dead, couple of coins, put the coins over her eyes. Very respectful, that.
Just Chico pick them
Score, he says.
It's got to be for the riverboat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depends which religion you're from.
True.
Where
He's
you
Greek.
from? Oh, Greek.
I'm Greek.
Oh, you're not Greek, you're Egyptian.
Oh, right, okay. You'd be scooping his insides out with a spoon.
Well, there's some Java.
Where's my brain book?
One of my other drinks is I have a secret. So I'm meant to go around telling people that I have a secret.
No, there'll be a
But I'm not
secret
allowed-
somewhere.
But I'm not allowed to tell them.
With that truth, I have a secret. Everybody's got that one. And basically, during play, if there's something that you think might be pertinent to your character, you can change that to a truth.
Which is actually half Greek.
That's his secret, is it? He's half Greek.
He's
No, I'm fully Greek. Says. So is that then that truth? Is that something you then create during
play.
During
play?
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, the other three are pretty.
They're there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Romanus and Domus.
We did that gag endlessly last
Okay,
week.
sorry.
That says they go the house. It's domum.
So as you exit the hut,
Yep.
you see the settlement. Looks like there's a main hall in the middle of it.
All right, okay.
That'd be the settlement of Lupford.
Yeah, so in Luckford, there was, that's where they were.
I'd love if these are two different time streams. They turn up after we've burned the entire village down. It's just,
We killed that
it's
woman.
just corpses everywhere.
Probably in about half an hour.
Yeah. I always thought you were strangler. That could be your secret.
So you just
It's not a secret if you know it.
Village.
Heading into the village.
Is there lights, fires, whatever that would indicate habitation?
Yes, yeah, it is looking like there's fires lit. You know, it is inhabited.
What do we know of this place other than he has to go there?
You don't really know an awful lot about it. You've just been asked to investigate.
Dead woman.
Yeah, and then the first thing that you found is a dead woman in a hut.
No great
That is
start.
suspicious.
And it looked like she'd been strangled.
And left for a while.
Is she the wise woman?
Not anymore.
Okay, so you go in there.
Yeah.
You go into the.
Yeah, heading into the village. Excuse me, there's somebody dead over here.
Right, okay. So you enter the village. You've gone towards the main hall door. It was barred.
I'll knock on the door.
It's good to be bad.
Hey.
Jack.
Who is it?
I'm a representative of the Tribune.
Come to do a story.
Well, we don't want no report, is it? From the Tribune. Why has he sent you?
I can't remember.
I've heard rumours of weird things happening, and we want to know if you need help.
So like things getting unbarred from the door.
I thought it was a fitness class. That's
Turning around doing Zumba.
They're pumping it up.
Door opens at a crack and you see this wizened old lady.
kick the door in.
Does she need strangling as well then?
It's a bit where she opens the door and you realise it's her.
Oh,
You've gone through a time bubble.
No, it's the third twin.
you with the others?
What others?
Yes.
We've had more strangers here this evening.
Creepy old man and his two friends.
You say you're from the. You see, you came from the Tribune. Well, there was a soldier.
Right, okay.
Is he not with you?
No, I wonder if somebody else has been sent. Maybe they needed somebody to do a proper job.
You bastard.
Yeah, that's why they sent us.
Well,
Not some tart in the dress.
Some war treater.
they went to see Alfred.
Was he great?
When did he get here?
Maybe an hour. I'm not sure.
So,
Not long.
after these strange things started happening?
Yeah.
Not before?
No, not before.
So I would be ticking my suspicious for everything.
Can I ask a tiny question?
Yeah.
What does courage do?
Courage, that will give you defense against mental attacks.
Right, lovely. Yep.
Not for me, it won't.
You got none.
Correct.
I've got one, but that's obvious.
Obviously, I must be a lion.
Make him a water buffalo or whatever it is. They're killing him attack. He's Pumba. That's it.
Maybe you should go find them.
Were they acting suspiciously?
Well, there was one.
Pretty sus.
What was he doing?
Well,
Commitment theatre.
yeah, he seemed to think he was something important, although he didn't look it.
I'm not going to comment.
Oh, that's a bit nail on the head there, really.
Out of character, I am actually, people know me all wherever I go. One of my talents is that I actually give envy and attention.
I'm kidding.
Tribune are covering up his many crimes.
It's your Bowie, basically.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
A very old David Bowie
Yes.
with a massive... I'm in disguise. I'm in disguise. Name that film. There is only one,
There can only be one.
except for the remake.
And the sequel.
And all the sequels,
Next time.
TV series,
We don't
and the
talk
anime.
about them.
Next time.
Which is all shit.
We don't talk about
And the
them.
Including the original.
Yes, please. Let's go and find the farrier.
Good with horseshoes, shag with armour.
Right, this is a farrier,
You follow?
not an armourer.
Yeah,
How many urrs are there?
it's pretty easy to find him. It's down the path. You see, like the same.
Yeah, we'll say, yeah. Where's his workshop?
He looks to be in his early 40s. He looks rather haggard, and as if the weight of the world is on his shoulders.
24.
What's he doing? Is he up to anything suspicious?
Well, no, he's not up to anything suspicious as far as you can see. There is a guy that looks to be quite hurt that's with him.
Oh, that's suspicious.
Is he tied up in a corner?
Well, he's not tied up now.
Ah.
Oh, is he the bloke that Ollie chased around in the woods?
Chase me, chase me.
Oh dear.
He looks injured.
Duncan?
What's happened? I asked suspiciously.
Tell me about yourself.
I tugged him off.
There were some strangers here earlier on, and one of them dragged him in. Looks like he's been in some kind of fight, which isn't an unusual occurrence around here at the moment.
Well, you're missing lots of villages, are you?
Well, you could say that. There's also other strange things going on as well.
Like what?
Yeah, tell us.
Villagers are having nightmares.
Oh, I know about dreams, mate.
Well, that's suspicious.
You do.
Why do you know about them?
Because I'm a dream walker, knobhead.
Wait, you a sleepwalker?
No.
He explains that he's also been having nightmares.
Tell me about your nightmares. I might be able to interpret.
Yeah, if you've got sofa, go sit on that.
Take your clothes off and just pop on.
Tell me about your childhood.
Well, I dream of violence happening to people. The latest one was my apprentice. When I woke up, found myself standing in my shop. I don't know how I got there, but there were spatters of blood on the bench and things were knocked over. And my apprentice Deetha, couldn't find him anywhere. I don't know exactly what's happened, but I'm worried that it's come to harm.
Deetha.
He's on my list.
So D for what?
Deetha dog.
No, Deetha.
And you were spattered with blood?
No, the on the bench.
The bench was spattered.
Yeah.
Was there any other signs of an altercation?
Can you try a Greek accent with that one?
Can I try any accent? And the answer is no.
All but the Greek over.
Yeah.
We have had a request for more accents, by the way.
Have we?
Yes. After Clink part 1 came out, we've had a request for more accents after Dave's magnificent performance as Stinky Pete.
I don't know after my attempt at a southern accent in Clink 2.
We do still have, of course, Matt's Swedish accent to come.
Oh no. Högen Schmögenfliegen.
Yes, Baller-Arazol is on its way.
I come to fix the plumbing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yar is the only word you can say in a foreign accent, isn't it?
No. 9.
So you're not the only strangers that we've
Right.
had here tonight.
So we don't get much stranger.
Did they say why they were here?
Only that they were part of a caravan and
And the Tribune didn't mention anything about these, did they?
No.
That is suspicious.
Oh, yes.
There's going to be a rumble.
Right. I think we need to go and talk to these people. Do you know where they went?
I believe they've gone to the manor.
Oh, there's a manor.
Yeah, well, there's a wealthy local family led by a man called Gislin.
Gisling, right. Okay.
Before your troubles started, did anything happen? You know, wasn't somebody new turn up in town? You didn't start a new ritual? You know, somebody didn't come along and say, "Oh, can I talk to you about our cult?" You know, or anything along those lines.
We've got pamphlets.
You know, or trying to
Tablets.
denounce the gods or anything like that.
Which tower?
No,
I
nothing
mean,
like
where
that.
tower?
Their tower.
Games may change, but the gags stay the same.
No, there's been nothing different. No strangers, nobody setting up. It's been business usual. It just started.
How long's it been going on for?
A few months.
That is suspicious.
That's my line.
Turn back.
Suspicious. Oh, I'm catching it now. Okay. Did you say people have gone missing? Or have I just read that one?
Well,
Your apprentice went missing.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
He went missing and there was blood everywhere. And I was all full.
Well, bad things happen to people that speak ill of Ghislaine anyway. That is one thing that I do know.
Oh, right, okay. Suspicious.
Come out and talk to us, you wanker.
It's Operation U-Tree, isn't it?
Why the hell have we gone there?
And Ghislaine is
the
he's the big honcho.
yeah, he's the head
Yeah.
honcho.
Right. Well, come on, it's not that suspicious, is it?
Well,
You say something nasty about the guy in charge, and all of a sudden, you're asleep outside your hotel window.
Yeah.
You're falling out of the hospital window 10 floors up.
Yeah. When you had a ground floor room. Yeah.
I mean, I know the NHS is hard up, but
Can't believe it. Another one who's fallen up the stairs.
I mean, these accidents happen.
I know. They just seem to conveniently
He was cleaning
happen.
his gun and accidentally shot himself in the back 5 times.
Oh, 17 knife wounds to the back. Classic suicide.
What was it? Right. I think we should head to the manor house.
It sounds like the thing to do.
Right. He's giving directions to
Yes,
the man.
let's head to the manor house.
Man, this way.
As you step out, head off towards it, it does start to lightly rain.
Did it look like it was going to rain, or is that suspicious?
It's just like suddenly, or just above your head, this wandering
A
cloud.
horrible cloud.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, guess we head that way then.
Yeah, okay.
It's that there manor house.
That their manor house. So you approach. So yeah, light rain truth on the scene.
It's drizzling.
It's a truth about the scene. So for
Yeah.
example, light rain here might make the mud underneath a little bit
Yeah.
more slippery. It might obfuscate your view. Obviously, if you're trying to have a flaming torch, it might gutter it, that kind of thing.
Right.
The only reason the patrol spotted us is because Matt fell over.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't hide very well in the rain, but they also couldn't see us in the rain.
Because it makes it more difficult. It gives you a +1.
It gave us a +1. It gave Matt a -5.
You messed up.
He rolled a
I
20.
rolled a 20 and there was no getting out
It
of it.
boned him. Off to the manor house you go.
Yeah. So you approach in the manor house.
Yes.
We've just got
How are
done
you
burning the
going to
bodies.
approach it? There it is. As you approach it, you can see the farmstead as it is. It consists of 2 buildings.
2 buildings, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The manor house itself, and it looks like there is also a barn there as well.
Any guards we can see?
Well, in between the manor house and the barn, it looks like there's a wagon and 3 suspicious-looking characters in robes.
If only I had a bow.
Okay.
Do we see them?
Have they spotted any of the patrols, or are they, no?
I'm going.
Other than the ones they've spotted.
Other than these 3
Yeah, yeah.
suspicious characters over by the
I'm
wagon.
going to approach cautiously.
That sounds sensible to me.
Yep. Right, okay. Can you make an agility plus?
This is the point where you step in a rabbit hole and snap your
You'll
ankle.
have
Step on one of Matt's shoes.
starting to get quite slippery.
Right.
So I would need a difficulty 2.
I'm going to, because I'm wary of these, I've got something called Vero Nihil Verius. You have a keen eye that can spot the truth of a matter. Whenever you make a skill test to detect danger or hidden enemies, reduce the difficulty by 1. So I'm going to use my spidey sense. No, I'm
But
just.
you said you were approaching.
Yeah, I just want to scope the area as I'm moving up.
Make out for the patrols, maybe.
Depends what your agility and your skill is. If it's a
Yeah,
decent,
I mean, this is to detect danger or hidden enemies, so this is like more of an observation function rather than a stealth.
There is 1 momentum on the dice, but only
If
one
it's
of
a
you
case
can
of
use it.
I'm trying to hide, I've got a skill called Fade Away as well. Once per scene as a minor action, you can generate 2 threat for the GM's threat pool or 2 slip from sight.
Threat pool is his momentum. He gets extra dice
If
for
you
bad
do
dice.
so, you cannot be the target of an attack. Oh, I'm going to get one of these talents used in a minute. I've got applied knowledge, right? The knowledge you have accumulated gives you bursts of insight to deal with unexpected challenges. Once per scene, you may use academia in place of another skill when you make a skill test.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to use my academia
Right.
to go with my agility, because you said it was stealth. I don't have stealth, so I'm going to use academia instead of stealth.
Cool.
Right,
What
okay,
level is
so-
it at?
Academia is at 4.
Nice.
Right, okay.
That gives me 10
It
overall.
also means, because you're using it as a focus, any roll of 1 to 4 counts as critical success.
Yeah.
Oh, get you an extra success.
Guess you
No, it's only a 1.
It's just making it sound too good. 1 success
1 success.
with a 9.
So you do 2. So you have failed it.
Well, fuck nuts.
Are you making 1 as well?
No, I'm observing what's happening. See, as he sneaks down,
Yeah.
whether they spot him or not and how they act.
Of course.
Kind of like, even if it just means I'm like ducked behind a wall or just something convenient,
Yeah.
that I can hopefully
Right.
observe them
Let's have a think.
Don't go in the cactus over
As you
there.
watch, obviously a game. Let's have a
That's
think.
slipping behind his shape, maybe.
Whoa, hang on.
Dude. I said behind, not in.
We're in Germania.
Possibly an insight and observation, I think, might be a good one. Obviously, that's going to be difficulty 2 because the water in your eyes and
2 successes then.
Nice.
Nice one. Right, okay, so you're watching. Obviously, you've seen him struggling, or her, to make their way over towards the wagon. As you're looking at them, it doesn't look like they're actually looking out. Like you would expect a guard to do. They can't be seem to be focused on something that's going on around about the wagon, but you can't quite make out what it is.
Right.
Pull the
It doesn't
wagons
look like
up,
they're-
it's a dog inside.
Well, we were in a caravan, aren't we?
There'll be somebody stood there making etchings of it to put.
Can you guys make insight and observation checks again? Difficulty 2, please.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, I put my eyes out.
You poke your eyes out. What did
I got
you roll?
20.
You got a 20.
I believe I got 3
Right, okay.
successes.
Apparently I've spooned my eyes out.
Okay.
Okay, is it really bad for me, regardless of
Let's
a 20
find
on
out.
a 20? In which case I'm going to use the momentum.
You're going to use the momentum to get rid of a complication.
Yes. Well, all good. Right, I'll roll the 20.
It's just like maybe something's gone in your eyes and it's kind of blinded you. And you're
It's
trying
blood.
to clear it.
Squirt
You're
it
trying to
out.
clear it out.
Right, you're blind.
I'm blind. I'm blind pew.
I'm also blind, but not in a bad way.
Yes.
And he got 3 successes. Did Matt?
I've
3
decided.
successes.
Yeah, I got a
No.
1 and then a 6.
So as you turn, you see a figure approaching you.
Okay.
Trying to be sneaky.
Trying to be sneaky.
I'm gonna put my hand on my deadly
Approaching
gladius.
cautiously.
You try to put them at ease.
I think you've got to look at it from your perspective, right?
Yeah.
Your perspective is you've just murdered 3 guards and stolen their robes, and we're hiding the
I thought
corpses.
we knocked him out.
No.
We murdered 3 corpses and then hid them in a cart, and now somebody is approaching through the darkness
Yeah.
in an area we know to be patrolled.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd
Yeah,
lay the scene for
No,
you.
no, they're dead.
Because obviously it might start to really kind of come in now.
How far away from me are they?
You've got a spear. It'll be very close if you throw that.
From a distance.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, good evening. Excuse me.
Is it?
Is this the manor house?
That's one of my big spells on it.
Oh, that's what you hear.
Who's asking? Identify yourself.
I'm asking.
Boom, that helps.
Okay, now I thought you were a diplomat.
Well, it's blinking.
Well,
Scholar.
I suppose
He was.
from perspective of our character,
Yes.
I mean, I might be slightly on edge, but my god is a god of war.
Yes.
Twat him!
Twat him, Leslie. What?
Don't look.
It appears to be an unarmed.
They look quite suspicious.
There's no need for violence. I'm here at the request of the Tribune.
Oh, far better than
Oh,
corpse.
fuck.
Come here, love.
Uh,
Knock her out, stick her in the car.
We'll pump it for information later.
I can't attack a fellow Roman. It's against the Roman
She's not
hand.
Roman, she's Greek.
I'm not
Great.
Greek. I'm Egyptian.
You can see that at this point.
Is that why you're having such trouble? Because you were walking like that.
Egyptian. Above the heat.
Can't you tell by the makeup?
and the sandals.
Too dark.
Okay, I'm going to approach slowly with my.
Massive weapon.
Alright.
And your spear.
You should put your strides on.
Yeah.
He doesn't wear strides, he's a Roman.
What business do
skirts.
you have?
Tribune business. Did you not hear him?
What the fuck?
Do I have any kind of paperwork from the Tribune to prove that I'm on his business? Well, shit balls.
He just asked you to come down and investigate what was going on.
I'm going to get my silver tongue to work on
I'm
this woman.
Scholar Akusar.
Well, that usually works.
What legion are you with?
I'm not with any legion. I just said I'm a scholar. Akusar. I'm here at the request of the Tribune to investigate strange goings on in the area.
Whose leader is whom?
Excuse me, my
And this
dear.
is pretty strange.
I say, I am going to try use my silver tongue, which can assist me in influencing people to adopt my views quickly and effectively.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to convince you that you and I are on the same business. We just come from
Did
different
you put your
areas.
pants
to do
on
it.
first?
No.
Or
You're
what
going to try to
tweaks?
resist it though. What are you thinking? These cultists.
Well, what are they wearing?
Robes.
Robes.
Everybody wears robes. It's
Everybody else was wearing like local yokel
right.
gear.
Full Scooby-Doo robes.
This is like
The greater good kind of robes.
Greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater
Greater
good.
good.
You got a crusty juggler back there.
Crusty degenerates.
Doesn't get any better, folks.
Thing is, the accent's exactly the same as the one out of Pirates of the Caribbean as well, so I'm getting that, and in their head it's part of the ship, part of the crew.
I'm going to get my tongue to work on you.
Oh, crikey. Have you got a bit flaccid?
No, 4 successes.
Oh, 4 successes.
I mean, two focuses.
Is it an opposed roll in this case?
Yeah, it would be.
Okay.
I'd oppose the roll.
Out of just...
Out of fear.
Yeah, well, just because I don't know who they are, so yes, I would oppose the roll.
Right, okay.
I've gone full politician on that.
So,
Oozing smart from every orifice.
you've
seen me at my
music.
peak. Oh, yeah, even more. When I attempt to sway someone to my way of thinking, I also reduce the difficulty of my persuasion test by 1. So I've got 4 successes, and I can reduce the requirement by 1 as well.
I don't hold up hope of you winning this one.
So it's almost like 5 successes.
If I'm 2 failures. Yes, anything you say.
How much momentum does he get for that?
That's a valid.
$1 million.
Right, it would normally be just 1 success that you would need. Obviously, he would need to do that, but you have a maximum of 6. So
it's gone straight to 6.
It's got to 6.
Nice. And now the scene's ended.
So, I basically tell you that we're doing exactly the same, and we've now managed to wrestle some robes off these guards that are circling this building. You've got to be careful.
It was self-defense.
These people are, we believe this to be the source of the fear, the nightmares, and the people in the village who are going insane.
And one of them attacked me.
Do you come with other Roman legionnaires?
Yeah, can you not see them all behind us? They're all just handily stood behind that bush.
It's just the two of you?
Budget cuts.
Well, now there's 5 of us.
Yes.
We're going to need 2 more robes.
Yes.
Although you might pass muster in the dark.
That
is not a Scooby-Doo robe.
You're in disguise.
Well, and I don't know what you look like.
Greek.
Greek. You look Greek.
I look like that.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Just like that.
Is that like that? Not like this.
Well, might have to ambush another patrol. Get some ropes.
How good is a spare rope?
Are we just trying to get into that house there?
Yes.
So I think they'll have noticed us by now.
No, that's the whole point. It's dark.
It's driving rain as well.
We beat these guys up by using power of the gods.
And applied violence.
That didn't hurt.
It hurt them.
That sounds suspicious.
I was suspicious of myself, don't worry.
Whenever I apply for
I've
stuff, I get
just
turned
meant
down.
we can just sneak up to the house there rather than run off.
Unfortunately, yeah, we can, but if we get seen by another one of the patrols...
What would you? We'd go to the house, knock on the door, go...
And then run away.
And run away.
We've got this far and they cornered us. So
Yes.
I say cornered. They've moved round a corner. I think, head to the house.
Oh, let's do something.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Robes in front.
I can cover them while you watch like an Egyptian.
Less robed people in the middle. Yeah.
That's going to be the giveaway.
Yeah.
Well, lag.
You always see me in profile.
Why have you got an alligator's head?
So the Tribune has just sent you here to investigate the village, that's all?
Yes, the strange goes on.
And we are investigating exactly the same. Mainly because everyone we know was killed.
Oh dear.
We were
And some people.
escorting a caravan and things went.
Things went. Okay.
Yeah. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Can't be done with things went in.
Okay.
Updates from Pornhub.
It's just
It's the cream pie feed.
That'd be a really bad time for Google to be listening.
Tales of a driving instructor. This is a steering wheel down his trousers so he can drive his nuts. Are you referring to him? He doesn't go out late at night and park in laybys, no. He reverse parks in a lay-by.
Is that a euphemism?
Doggers are careful parkers.
No, he's reverse, but never mind. Docking procedures instigated.
It looks like he's attempting re-entry.
I think if we're taking a pause, it might be a good time for another tea
Yeah,
break.
why not?
We seem to have gone off the rails here as nonsense has once again intruded somewhat onto our session. Time for a tea break and then back to it. Now it's taken us nearly 40 minutes to get everybody into the same place. Be warned, it's about to get very childish as we make our way around to the back door of the manor house. So we have a map from Lee.
Well, obviously you're seeing the outside of it.
No windows marked, but there's a window that's an
Oh,
exit.
very posh. It's got windows.
Well, I'm presuming it has windows that we can look in. Or
Didn't
does
say they had glass.
Yeah, it's true.
Anybody can afford a hole in the wall.
I mean, the far side
That's
there's
door.
is that a back door?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
You can
smash
go in the
that
back.
in.
We'll smash that in. Then.
I prefer going in the front door.
That's not what that corpse said.
Cops didn't say anything, mate, because he hasn't risen it from the dead. So we have our map.
We do, yeah.
Are we going to?
Why not?
Are we going to check for traps, and secret passages, and then listen at the door, and then dunk, and then push Matt in because he can absorb
We
the
are
damage?
convinced this is the right house.
It's the big manor house at the end of the. It's got rooms. Every other house in this village is just a room.
In a shack, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a manor house.
It's got a map, so it's got to be the right
It
place.
has to be the right. That's by the law of role playing. That's right.
The law of role playing. There's a picture. Then
Yeah,
Single story, multi-story.
It's single story, just kind of similar to what the likes of the one in the village was like.
Go ahead, Tribune,
I'm not a Tribune.
or whatever you are, messenger of the Tribune, leaders, or glorious one, or I'll get my tongue out on you. Once I'm done tonguing you, you will no longer resist me.
Well, that's a thing.
There's an image.
There's an image.
I'm going to go and knock on the door.
Oh, that's a tactical error straight
I
away.
thought we were trying to be.
I think I'm going to stop you knocking on the door.
I think we need.
You said go ahead.
I didn't say knock on the door and announce our presence. We're being
Alright,
sneaky,
okay.
like.
Excuse me, Meester.
Yeah. Excuse me, mister.
They've already said that there was like wrong-uns all around this place,
Weird stuff's going on.
trying to
Weird
keep people
stuff.
out.
Right, okay.
People disappearing.
I've just said it in my head, but
Oh.
I'm still going to say they might not be expecting us to use the rear entrance.
It will probably surprise them if we come up the rear. Absolutely.
Do you want to bust in there first?
Good.
We're going to rush into the back passage.
Yes, all of us in a train.
One after another.
The thing is, if the door doesn't get used, it might be squeaky.
You're pretty lithe. Can you climb
It
up
might need
the,
lubricant.
the
So we
roof?
can't get two of us in at the same time, is that
It
what
might
you mean?
need
Actually,
lubricant.
that's what I was thinking, is could I climb onto the roof?
But don't worry, you've got nothing there to actually climb it.
There seem to be bushes round the back.
Oh, God.
Carry on role playing.
So, with deep cover.
I have rope pitons, because I've got my survival...
Pitons?
Bunk! I've got a tent.
So you're going to be knocking pitons
Yeah.
into the wall
Yeah.
as you climb.
Well, if I needed to,
That might give you away.
I've got a survival kit, so
Right.
I've got rope with me.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw a rope over the house.
Well, I've got an amulet. Tis was.
Right, I think you're going to try to throw a roll.
Yeah.
Well, I'll turn your back, everyone. He's going to throw a rope.
I'm going to throw.
Let's go. Option 2.
Yes.
Let's go round the back
Yes.
and enter that way.
Still doesn't sound good, but
Did it not? We're entering
Yeah,
through the
but
back
we're
door.
going to go through the rear.
Right, okay.
Wasn't there a second building?
No, that's the barn.
That's the
Should we
plan.
check the barn first?
We ignored the barn. There won't be any rituals going on in the barn. Surely not.
You seem very confident of that.
No, he gave us a map for this one.
Where you are?
Sound like you know what you're talking
Sound like
about.
you know what you're talking about. People might follow. Yeah.
Right.
Let's go and smash the back door in.
You're going to go to
Yeah.
the back door.
Entice it to open for us
Yeah.
in some way.
Right, okay. You approach that back door.
Yeah.
It is a slightly smaller door
Normally is.
to facilitate access when you open it up. Are you going in? You're going in deep? Yeah?
Yeah, we're,
Dry as well, it will be in there. Not slippery down then, are you?
Slippery when wet.
Fucking hell.
Back door is
I'm
moist.
just going to go home and apologise to my wife.
no context.
No context.
Sorry.
In a few weeks you'll know.
Right, okay. Open it
Do you
quietly.
check for
Yes.
bell? There's a bell at the door.
Right.
Have you got
No, just kidding.
any? Yeah.
Right, okay. You open the door. I mean, yeah, it's not that well oiled.
It's not lubricated at all. Is it?
Okay. I mean, it is lit inside. When you look in, it's filthy. Just like you guys.
We'll have to take a break. Ollie is dying.
Oh, it's just everything makes it
It's
worse.
filthy and crude. Just like you guys.
Yeah.
Is it not written into the script that this would be? This would be.
Funnily enough, Dave.
They're bound to go in the back door. Snigger, snigger, guffaw.
It's filthy and crude. It's a kitchen, and it has a sizable hearth and multiple counter and table surfaces inside it. You do see some cuts of meat hanging to be drained. What you also see
Oh, no.
It looks like there's a girl. She doesn't look like she's dressed like the others. And what you've seen so far, like the cultist, she's dressed in rags and just what you expect from like a
Kitchen
villagers. Yeah. And you see her, and she seems to be very subservient to two others that are in there as well. Very much like a cultist.
Should we just rush in and kill him?
Obviously. So there's 2 cultists and a little girl in the...
I didn't say little girl. I just said there's
A girl, meaning she could be about 18.
Right, yeah. So a serving wench.
Yeah.
Have any of them turned round to see who it is?
Don't forget, 3 of us are dressed in cultist robes.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Ollie's the one that opened the door.
Well, as you open the door, looks like maybe there's been a sconce. Looks like it maybe just gutters slightly.
Right, okay, time for to get my tongue out.
Cream pies all round.
I'm going to, hail brothers, or some shite like that.
Shit sisters.
Dudes.
Dudes and dudettes.
You are, at the moment...
I've taken the
Ollie
last
was coming through the front door, wasn't
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he? Yeah, so
Use my tongue.
walk through the door. Right, so...
It's proper freezing out there now.
It's proper brass monkey, says the Italian dwarf.
Right, okay, so is that what you're saying?
Pizza linguine, I say.
Praise be
Oh,
Italian.
the pasta. Right, so
Okay.
what do you do? Well, you're in the doorway, so...
Don't mind us.
Go back.
It's getting really rainy out there.
Okay.
Nothing to see here. How are you?
I'm for inspector. I need to inspect your powers.
Obviously, you guys, you look a bit bigger than...
Yeah.
Kin massive.
Yeah, it's a little bit less suspicious.
Yes.
You guys are dressed up in the
Yeah.
robes, and
Yeah.
so not immediate.
There's no way they'll see him behind Andre the Giant over there.
I must be the little bald dude.
Yeah. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
So get us some food, wench.
And my men. It's been a long day.
Oh well, it's not good. We'll have to kill him.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Kill them.
Well, as it is at the moment, obviously because you guys look, you're not going to really suspect it. With surprise.
He's very surprised when 4 foot steel goes into his gut. Although I think I can only give him 6 inches. I've only got a dagger.
Right. So
I'm pointing at the things, not at Ollie. I'm pointing at the actual cultists. Murder Ollie.
We're all in robes. Yeah, this could get confusing.
Yeah.
I'm the dwarf. Don't kill me.
You're not Warwick
well,
Davis.
make your...
Do I get next dice with surprise or anything?
No.
Agility and fighting, yeah? That's good, because I got 2 successes.
You got 2 successes.
I'm going to need to steal all the momentum to have any chance.
I think I'm just going to fade into the background.
Damage.
Be 6 challenge dice.
Okay. A successful surprise attack against the intense damage effect.
7 then.
With piercing 1.
Right. Okay.
So what's left of the cultist
So that
falls into pieces.
What day of the
Don't
week is
forget
it?
stress
We might
as
have
well,
the hammer
so-
in the wash.
Well, you just asked, so it must be Monday.
Joe would crack that gag last week.
Yeah.
It never gets old. It really doesn't.
Yeah. So you rolled 7.
Holds up a sign that says ouch.
Basically, with him, he goes down. He's got, because he did more than 5 stress, you get an injury off that.
So he's taken 2 injuries.
So that's just put him down.
Nice.
Well done, Captain Murder.
So that's that one.
True
As
man
you
of
do
Rome.
that, obviously, the other guy has now... what? And he's now reaching under and moving away. So going to use his action to get to...
Surrender?
He's going to either run away.
He's using his action to flee. So that's his basically...
He's going to try and flee, but you're in the doorway. We're
No,
in the back door.
he's going into the house.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Way combat works in this is that you take it in turns to go. So obviously you've got Matt that's gone. Then it would be me.
Well,
and
we
then-
could
or you can use the momentum to keep the initiative.
steal momentum, keep the initiative. So
Yeah.
as it looks like he's about to start pegging it,
Yeah.
we'll all somebody else could rush in and attempt to.
Yeah.
Of the 4 of us, obviously you 2 weaklings,
You're
just not very good. I have a sword.
Yeah.
I was just gonna put the one in.
Right. Okay. Just bear in mind you're indoors.
Yes.
With your range
Yes.
on a ball, you're going to gain an extra difficulty. Just
twice.
I'll just stab him then.
Or,
I'll use a momentum
an extra,
to give me an extra dice.
Right. Go for it. I'll be rolling as well, but I will be rolling to get.
ooh, what a pile of horse shit.
I wouldn't.
I haven't rolled yet.
Poorly.
Do you know, I didn't roll in single figures last week. I couldn't believe it.
And you've done it again.
The dice giveth and the dice
Just
taketh
picked a
away.
bow up and decided
We
to
play
play
D&D right now.
So he's
Nailing
just
it.
basically just going to try to get the hell out of there himself.
Go for it.
So, yeah, I get 1 success, so he has managed to
Get out
get out of the way.
Fair enough. Honestly.
Mr. G.
Was that his actual action?
That would have been his action
Yeah.
for him, so he was still trying to sort of like get out of the way.
That was for getting out of the way.
Right,
Yeah.
but then it's his go then.
Yeah, so he's musing. So I'm just going to roll an agility roll to flee. He doesn't really get anywhere. They
Right,
are
okay.
not.
In that case, if I steal
Are
some
you-
dice,
Yeah, he's just like bumping at the
Excellent.
table.
He's feeling momentum to roll 3 dice as well.
Right, okay.
because we need to try and kill this guy as quickly as possible.
Or you could just like hope you get him and then use momentum to do more damage.
Yeah, but I'd rather, because I need an 11 to hit, I'd rather have the opportunity to... it's a 2, so that's a critical, so
Yeah.
that's 2 successes.
Yeah.
That makes 3 successes, and that makes 4 successes.
So I've got 2 successes.
Yeah.
So,
So I'm rolling 5 dice. It might be worth maybe just getting an extra to try, because it needs 5 damage to take him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with that.
And unfortunately, my sword only has the parrying ability. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
2's count as
4.
2.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, so that's 2. Yeah. So 5
So
damage in
5
total.
damage.
If he's wearing armour though, I won't have
Oh,
injured
yes,
him.
thank you for reminding me about
Thanks, Matt. Bloody hell. It's called doing a mat.
Doing that.
It looks like it's all on me. Here we go. I need... Yeah, go ahead.
A number.
Whoa. No successes.
Why I oughta...
Yeah.
Well, Dave?
Right.
Do it.
3. With
What?
the cudgel. 3.
So you'll be
stun.
rolling 3d6 for damage. But it does have the stun feature on it. And there's a 6 there.
that. Right, okay, so you do 1 damage.
So it's 1 damage, but it's the stun effect.
Right, okay.
So it's taken all 4 of us to beat him off.
Yes.
We've gone in, we've tag teamed him.
Yeah.
How kind.
So the attack leaves the target temporarily unable to act.
Excellent. So it just temporarily stuns them and they're fine next turn.
Next round, I go first.
Why does he go first?
Can't we use the momentum to stop that from happening though?
And then you can kill him.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, I'll go in there.
Stuff.
Alright, going in there with my deadly gladius. 2 successes.
Obviously,
Die quietly with sharp things in your head.
we have 2 successes.
Well.
So no momentum and you win.
Yeah.
Get stuck in
So,
So that's 6.
with piercing 1.
Piercing 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, okay. So,
Clearly what I did is I just got down on my hands and knees and went behind him so someone could push him over.
I wondered where you were going with that.
Whatever it takes to win.
I take it that means he went down.
you did. You got
Now-
the vibe there.
We have one other problem.
Oh, yeah, the serving girl. Oh,
Are you fingering your
No,
weapon?
point it. She's
I'm
not.
just going to... Is she just staring?
She's like she's backing up against the walls, like in looks like fear.
Can't figure out to use your silver tongue roll.
I'm going to use my tongue on her.
Oh, come on.
Please, sorry, masters, please don't hurt me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to save you from the masters.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we are.
Okay.
Have you got too far into the roll? Is that what's happened?
He puts on a hat and suddenly he's Darth Bloody Vader. I get 3 successes.
Nice.
Right.
Silverado over there.
Me, Gino.
Oh, Gino.
Oh, God. Oh, gee.
The local cream pie salesman.
You're not with them.
No.
No.
Now I'm wearing a hat.
It's
Just-
a
disguises.
disguise.
It's cold outside.
Disguises.
I know it's confusing, but I'm wearing a different hat.
Yeah, I know I'm wearing a frock, but
You're always wearing a frock.
What
no, functional gear.
What do you know of their activities?
Well,
Can I have a sandwich?
You haven't been invented yet.
Well, you know, not everyone's a winner, Matt, but that was quite funny.
best be careful.
What about making a sandwich?
No,
Might cut your hand off. It's very difficult work.
Oh, Gino.
it's not safe here.
2 dead people.
It's about to be a lot safer.
Make a
Don't you
stealth
worry.
roll, Matt, for making a sandwich.
What's going in the sandwich, all that?
Yeah.
I mean, down there. Just
In the cellar.
Well, there was a set of stairs
Oh, this
Yeah.
place is
in
posh.
the little
Is there?
room we came into.
How many went down?
didn't see how many went down, but I know that Ghislaine and Ingolf are down there.
Who's Engolf?
He's number
Indeed.
2.
He's number 2. Okay.
Is that what you're asking him?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's Engolf? Yeah.
Engolf.
Ghislaine's brother.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so they're from the whatever Ghislaine family.
Have they been doing this stuff for long then?
Well, this has only been going on for the last few months.
And that's when 6 months is when it all started.
Right, okay, come on.
Just to let you know, I can cast the Bounty of Balder, which will give everybody in the group a powerful runic shield.
That sounds interesting.
It is, well, it's in effect, any attacks against me or your allies within close range have a difficulty of +2 to hit.
Nice.
So, as in, people to hit you.
Can you take the stress hit?
Yeah. I've also got the Ravens of Warden, which can fortify my allies with the spirit of brave warriors. While the spell is in effect, all of my allies within close range receive morale resistance, so wibbly shit is you get a bit of resistance against it.
Oh.
And then I've got the Curse of Loki, which allows me to
Upend Lee's plot.
it's control werewolf. It gives them terrifying visions of giants and monsters. It inflicts 6 dice of mental damage with a stun damage effect on all enemies within close range.
Oh.
That's what we did against the guards when we were there last week.
We got like 6 damage and they all got stunned.
Yeah.
So we just mugged them.
Yeah, basically just took them all down.
Oh, apparently I already have a woolen cloak with a hood already.
Yeah, but you don't have a
But
cultist.
I don't have a cultist one.
Yeah, it wasn't in the right colours. It's not the right season for that.
Maybe that's why you keep missing. It's like too heavy. He's like double
You
cloaked.
didn't go with the skin tones. It wasn't right.
Yeah.
It's from the autumn collection, man.
I'm always in the autumn collection.
So last year.
Preparing to go down into the cellar.
Before we do,
Yeah.
if everybody just shuts up.
We listen.
I don't mean like into the group, because my focus on observation is actually on hearing. So see if I can listen out and hear if there's anything going on down there.
Okay, you can make a roll.
Would that be insight and observation?
Yeah.
Well, it's 1 success then.
No, at the moment.
Yeah, no.
You don't hear anything.
Sorry, there must be dead, can't you?
So you're going down the stairs.
Yeah.
I think we send the cannon first.
I'll go first.
Okay, this is your forte.
Yeah, because I've got this special skill
Yeah.
called F2, and it says, I know the best method of attack is with an open hand in front and a dagger behind.
Do you want to borrow a cloak?
Yeah, that would be perfect. If I can make a successful persuasion skill test, when I then attack, I get a bonus.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give my cultist robe to him.
Right.
But yeah, so...
Yeah, okay.
Do you want us to give you a few seconds before we...
No, I want you right behind me, because when I attack, I want
To be covered.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have armour. I'm hoping to a quick strike to take one of them. Also, since there's 15 of them in there, then we might just want... sorry.
I'll take 14, you take 1.
We're a bit early. We'll come back when the ritual's done.
Well, I do have Bounty of Balder, which will give us protection, or Curse of Loki, which will hopefully screw them all up.
Come.
Okay, so you descended
If
now,
she's
yeah?
truly from the Tribune, she must be a grand strategist.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got the order. I don't know why. I was carrying a message and he just went, you go that way.
Carrying her bag, that's what it is. Courier these to wherever I'm going.
Is you basically an Uber driver
So-
that's getting
Yeah.
caught up in the tail?
A lit torch gutters by a thick door at the bottom of the steps. The door opens onto a musty cellar, crude opening into a shadowy tunnel. Your eye is drawn back to the tunnel and you feel a deep chill as if a winter's night's wind. Your breath catches in your throat and a slight dizziness makes you waver on your feet. For a moment you feel drowsy, as if you're about to fall asleep on your feet. The sensation goes away. Can each of you roll 2d6?
Do I get the opportunity to cast it when I feel anything coming? To give them a resistance bonus?
It's
Or is it too quick?
What
Too
are we
quick.
resisting?
It's mental attack.
Well, I've rolled 9 or a 3 and a 6, depending on
4 and a
how-
4.
so yeah, it's basically as a damage.
2 and a
So
3.
as a stress.
So 2.
Yeah, 2.
Great. So.
2 stress.
The
3
main
stress.
takeaway I took from that little bit you wrote was Modifius have got it wrong with in terms of potatoes. Anybody been over to the Americas yet? No, I don't think so. Get your facts right, lads. Sorry.
Anybody got a religion focus?
Yes.
Yes. Right, okay. Can you both roll insight plus academia with a difficulty of 2?
3.
Wow.
Right, okay, so it was a difficulty of 2, so it's 1 extra momentum.
1 extra momentum.
One success.
You feel it. You sense some significant supernatural event is happening nearby.
I'm just debating about whether to cast. See, Ravens of Warden, it would give us 4 rounds. I can give you a resistance to fight off fear and terror. But if I spend 2 momentum for it, I can give you the ability to inflict +2 damage on all melee attacks you make.
Oh.
So we can get to close, we can cast it on you all so that you don't, shit a brick. And then you can just charge into combat, you'll do +2 damage, and you will be resistant to the
That sounds like a plan.
effect.
So just before you do anything, what I will let you know is that this is the end of this scene. If you've got any stress, they're going to get refreshed.
They'll all disappear.
Right, okay, go on.
You lose 1 point of momentum.
You lose 1 point of momentum at the end of the scene.
Does that mean if you cast this spell before the scene ends, will it still be active when we go into the next scene, or will it count as having dissipated?
You're not going to be hanging around to wait, are you?
No, we're going straight
You're
in.
going to be going straight in. But is it, how many rounds does it last for?
4.
We might not get there in
Let's
time.
leave
Right,
it.
yeah, so let's leave it then.
So obviously we've got the dark tunnels.
Is it in a dark wood?
Down a dark stair.
There was a torch, just a
There was two.
No, it's lit.
well lit.
Does the sense of foreboding continue?
Well,
Or was it just a sudden wave of it?
so that there was just a sudden wave.
Right.
It's an emanation.
Okay, so you start going down the tunnels. It would be pitch dark.
Should we send Eagle Eye McGee over
Are we
there?
going to want, for example, me to carry a brazier? Just about allow you to see where you're going. And then we can douse it quickly if we get down in the shed load.
Because you're going to struggle to use your bow if you're behind us all.
Well, but it means if someone comes up behind us, I can use it. And the thing is, if it really widens out into a cave, there'll be plenty of opportunity to shoot people.
So I'll take a small torch out of one of the braziers, out of the sconces, and I'll take that, so it'll just about cast enough light for him to see in front, but not enough to give our position away.
I shall follow
And
the
then
Greek dynamo.
everybody, because I'm in the middle, everybody can see where they're walking at least.
I've already got my bow
To be-
prepared.
Okay, so you start moving down the tunnels. As you're walking, you see your
Keep your ears
shadows casting on the wall, and you could swear for a minute they morph and change.
It doesn't matter, I've already shot myself.
So you're not wearing pants then?
Just brown legs.
Sorry, that's just me dripping.
And you also whispers, but you can't understand it.
I don't want to.
Is it in a language I can understand?
No, that's why I said you can't understand it.
It was a clue.
Fair enough.
There's nobody there. And the,
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was me putting a rabbit.
Yeah.
I'll just point out to them, these are shadows of the mind. You can be calm. Unless it physically attacks you, there is nothing here to be afraid of. And I'm going to tongue it up
Oh, bloody hell.
just to try
We're all
and
getting about to get
persuade you and charm them into just letting some of the fear ride.
Well, it's a pasty first at least.
No, you're going to get tongued and you're going to like it. 3 successes. I've got skills at last.
They're multiplying.
Just to try and help them, even if it only
Yeah.
calms it down by
Yeah.
just
Actually,
I'm going to say I'm sold.
right, okay. You reach a thick door. And behind it, you can hear a muffled rhythmic chanting.
Oh, here we go.
The air has grown noticeably colder.
Right, got a robe on. Oh no, I've taken it off. Shit.
Fucking free. Put your kecks back on.
Oh, that would help. It's like a little button mushroom, is that called?
Okay. See, got the door in front of you. The door's closed, so
Let's try listening at the door, see if you can hear any more.
That's a good point. I'll have a listen as well. I can understand weird stuff. Oh shit.
Well, that is that's a 14. So I'll get 1 success.
No successes.
yeah, nothing more than you didn't already notice.
What I'm going to go with is we need to stop this because there's intruders.
How did they get in?
Yeah.
Into the window.
So just
Do you know what? We need a GIF. Right, it's just Matt reacting.
Do you want me to cast my spell now and then we're charging in and just savaging the crap out of them?
can you cast it quietly? Are you like, whoa?
Well, they won't hear anyway.
It's not kabuki theatre.
remember, it's a thick door. We can only just hear them chanting.
Don't might be able to figure it out.
It doesn't say in my spells I have to bellow them at the top of my voice. By the power of Tiswas!
We're not actually in combat yet, so there's
Yeah,
4
I
rounds.
suppose, yeah.
4 rounds.
Yeah, 4 rounds, but we're going to open that door and charge in.
Yeah, I'm rushing in.
Should we check the door's not locked first? just can't get
It would be awkward.
Does it look like it's got a lock?
Doesn't look like it's got a lock.
And I need a difficulty of 2.
Well, have a dice then.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's what I'm thinking.
So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. By the power of Tiswas! 2 successes.
What you needed.
Just! As in,
Right.
I rolled just.
Right, okay.
And now you've got to roll
So-
for the backlash.
Now I have to roll for the backlash. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage, and I did get 1 effect, a 5. I was 6'5", but I keep
were-
casting drain, and that's it. I'm now.
Yeah.
No fucking dwarf.
Now, as well, just before we go in, I have bizarre insight as well. What this does is my mind often shows me glimpses of things I shouldn't otherwise know. Once per scene, I can generate one threat for the GM, obviously,
Yes.
Right.
to obtain
So-
information. So I was thinking about possibly, as we go in, doing that just to check if there's, say, for example, there's other ways out, or is it if everybody's gonna have to come through us, as it were. But
So, for everybody, you've now got a morale resistance of 4.
okay.
And you've now, because I've spent the momentum to do so, you've got +2 Wibbly Cthulhu face damage on all melee attacks that you make.
So morale resistance.
So you've all got +2 to attack as well.
That'll be helpful.
So what was that? +2 to courage, +2 to attack.
Yeah.
Right. So you've got this door in front of you at the moment. Try and open it. It feels slick with some thin, slimy something on it, and it's stuck.
Ectoplasm.
I had to think what they've
It's not locked, because you know there's no
Can I
lock on
kick
it,
the
but it
door
doesn't
open?
look like it's been perfectly filled. It looks like it's been wedged in. You will need to pass a brawn and athletics.
suggest you do that.
I'll buy a dice.
We've got one.
You can have somebody assist you. There might be enough room for you to sort of like
Yep.
give somebody a hand.
I don't help.
Okay.
Right, okay. So,
One success, yeah.
yeah, well, that's what you needed.
Hoof it in.
You manage to force it open, and you stumble through the door.
I come
Like
to
Scooby-Doo.
with a fury of Rome. Let's go.
Yeah, into a large open chamber that is loosely hexagonal.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dave, blow the bad guy away.
Broad-
We've been here before.
Broad pillars blazed in a rough ring support the domed ceiling above. At the room's centre is ancient open stone well. Decorating the black tiled floor is a chaotic pattern of loops, whirls, angled lines and unfamiliar iconography. The figures at the centre draw your attention. 5 hooded cultists surround the well, kneeling between the columns with arms raised and heads bowed. They're not in sync and are not all saying the same words, making it difficult to discern them. There is something strange about the way their shadows move behind and below them. Standing on either side of the well are 2 men of middling years, brothers. Each is naked to the waist. The younger looking one holds a clay urn upon which he is scrawling markings. The older is leaning forward, his hands resting on the edge of the open well and peering down into its depths, while he intones his own words. Hands are bloodied. You think several unmoving bodies may be slumped at his feet. 2 men near the well turn to you. The older one's face contorts with anger and he says, "I will not be interrupted. Deal with them." Cultists by the pillar leap to their feet.
I reckon there's 5 cultists coming to us, and that is us 4 take them on,
Yes.
and you go for the big guy.
Okay.
I'm thinking go for the guy with the urn.
Because you've got +2 damage right now anyway. Get in and twat the fuckery out
Sure.
as quickly as you can. We need to stop them. If they're at a reasonable distance now, you might be able to twang one of them.
Yes.
Ollie's going to redeem himself now. It's all going to be
No,
like
no.
one.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
forget,
4.
I'm trying to silver tongue my way into getting extra damage. So I could do without. But I might still be. No, but if I can successfully deceive one of them just long enough to go, well, no, we've been rumbled. You need to speed this stuff up.
Oh, go for it.
The worst thing that happens is don't get bonus dice when I twat them.
Fair
And you
enough.
still get 2 bonus damage.
Exactly.
How far away is it, all these cultists?
So they're obviously they're within close range.
So you can stab one of them. You can barrel past. He can shoot the big bad guys, and me and Dave can get murdered.
Well, I've got a sling, so I could take a range shot.
I'll take care of the other 4 then. It looks like I'm on my own. But the big guys in the middle, these cultists will drop when they go. Cut the head off.
Yeah.
There's our map.
Yeah.
I'm considering doing something different.
Ooh.
I might throw a spear as I head in.
To save me having to waste a roll if
Yeah,
it
yeah.
were, right? Will the possibility, because I want to try and use this at 2 talent, because otherwise it's kind of pointless having it.
Trying to point this out now.
Yeah, so basically just to go, no, look, Engulf hired us, we've been rumbled, we need to speed things up, so I can then get close enough to then stick my sword into them.
Pretend we're one of the...
Yeah.
For the greater good.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Great,
Look,
good,
look.
good.
Look, I've got my symbol here. Does it have the chance of working? Or are these guys under their influence so much that it just wouldn't?
It's just probably not.
You might have been able to use it in the kitchen, for example.
Yeah.
You can go stab the serving girl.
Right, I'm going to use one of my bonus momentum to just twat one of
Go
them.
for it.
Right.
Well,
Is that a
was
1?
Oh, that's a 1.
So there we go. So 3 successes,
Okay. So
5 dice.
bear me a second.
Yeah.
Because obviously I've got to roll as well.
Boo hiss.
Boo.
Hiss boo.
And
Right. Okay. So you're attacking cultist 1
That's awesome.
and no successes. Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
you get 2.
2 bonus, that's
Two
double
bonus.
three.
Yeah. So drop it to 2.
Right, okay. So you're rolling an extra dice damage, are you?
Yes.
Oh,
Right,
yes.
okay.
Don't do what I did with extra momentum. I rolled 6 dice, and almost all of them were 3s and 4s. I went, oh, for God's sake.
2, 3, 4, and so
That's 8. 8
Six.
plus 2 effects.
8 damage.
The cultist goes, wow!
Right, okay.
Is there one that I can close with as well?
Right, okay, so you obviously use a minor action to get in a position.
Assume the position.
Y'all go, Matt?
Hang on.
Was that not particularly
I
effective?
think it switches between them.
But yeah, it should have been gone for me first.
Okay, you go.
Yeah, well, that could be your reaction to him hitting you instead. So
Yeah,
1 success.
are you counting my dice roll from before?
Re-roll it again.
Okay. And I failed miserably.
You failed miserably. Right, okay. So I have got 6 damage.
Take an injury.
Okay.
Kill them, Matt.
Minor action to move towards them. 2 half-naked brothers.
Right, okay. So
I can maneuver.
They're French nude.
right, okay, so they are in the next
Nice.
It's
zone over, aren't they?
half naked.
Should
Is
we-
it top half or
Should we
bottom half?
Germanic nude as a win?
Well,
No,
they're both tackle out.
The Lederhosen's on, aren't they?
I'm going to shoot him in the cock.
Nice car.
You need a wand to hit that. It's a very small target. It's cold down here.
I was going to say it's extremely cold room.
Actions. Which one?
The one with the urn.
Well, he's earned it.
If I get right up to them, I'll hit one with my gladius.
Which one?
Engulf?
Engulf. Right.
Well, 8 damage was decent.
it was.
I don't think he killed him. He's immune to death.
If that's the case, we might be in trouble.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Right, okay.
Time to chop.
Right, okay.
Do I have any momentum to spend?
2.
I might get
Drop it to 1.
I might get an
Yeah,
extra dice.
yeah, 1.
Good, that's good. Yeah, okay. It's 1. But I'm going to reroll this one because I can. It's 1.
1 success.
It's not impossible you won't hit him.
You've managed to hit him.
Normal dice. You get plus 2 damage.
Damage. Okay.
Roll.
Ooh.
4 damage. 3 effects. I don't know.
Pierce 1.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
This one with damage 6.
Okay.
Done 6 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pierce 1.
Right, well, I might as well just deal with Engulf on you. So,
Yeah.
Yep. 2 successes.
so,
Well, 16. Fucking hell. Boo to that.
so that was 2 successes.
How much is your massive armour?
5.
5 armour?
I'm Robin.
He did fall over in that swamp, remember?
That might help.
Right, okay.
I will accept his surrender, alternatively, if he wants to just...
Yeah. What are you worrying about?
You can spend the threat on me.
That's a bitch move. Even though we're spending momentum
cool.
against him.
So I'll just get another second attack.
Oh!
You get to make a second attack.
So,
Jesus.
take that away. 1, 2, 4 damage plus piercing 1. So,
So,
Dink.
dink, yeah.
well, you might be all right. You might be able to take 5 cultists and.
I like the fact that he is
And
unharmed.
2 further successes.
So
Do I get to
Does he get to parry again then?
do I get to react to the second attack, or is it just you just coming at me like a cheeky?
He was using his special skills,
okay.
so that's 2 plus a 1 with an effect, so that's still
No damage again.
no damage. Again.
Dink.
I'm okay with it. What about if you NFL tackle one of them into the well?
One of the big boys.
Could, but
You don't just drop kick him into the well.
Ranged attack? Yes, no, maybe.
Well, you could sling it up. So you're
Just
rolling
agility.
against 6. Nice.
1 success.
No, unfortunately, he misses.
Does he?
Ranged combat, it's difficulty of
Totally
2.
wrong.
Shoot the one that he's not in hand to hand with.
Yes, Winifred or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
is it Ghislaine or something?
He's going to shoot Giselle.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I'll just use the momentum.
We might get it back in a second if you roll massive.
That's 2. So it's 4 successes.
So that's 2 momentum.
Right, okay.
Oh, 4.
Oh, I'll do 3.
Right, okay.
3
5.
damage with 1 piercing.
So you rolled 1, 1, 1.
I'll get plus 2 damage.
So
Honestly, I'm cursed. I'm completely cursed.
right, okay. So
Stop using the rubber arrows.
Yeah, was it?
right, well there we go.
And we're back to the beginning.
Did I hit him at least?
Well,
yeah, but it
yeah.
doesn't have a massive amount, but it does have some.
Well,
He's half naked.
Yes, well,
If I shot him in the
I'm
chest.
going by the profile that it says here, so you know.
he's got very hard nipples.
Yeah.
He's Beastmaster oiled himself.
So he's bare chested, so what? I shoot him in the leg instead. God, it's cold in this room. He must have a massive cock. Damon, this damage system hates me.
Cultist number 3 is going to get into range with you, into reach with you. So.
Excellent.
Oh, right, okay.
Is he 20'd it up?
Right, okay. You get out of the way, and when he goes to stab at you, obviously you manage to get out of the way, but somehow, as he's gone for you, it's scraped along the wall and has hit the knife.
I just headbutted him as he went past me.
So, cultist is going to go for you, Dave.
Oh, nice.
2 successes.
It is.
Oh, hang on.
You can do your fade away, can't you?
So,
Fade away, fade away.
Do you know what, Matt? Every now and again.
Once per scene, as a minor action, you can generate 2 threat for the GM's threat pool to slip from sight. If you do so, you cannot be the target of an attack.
I'm not sure giving him threat is the
No.
Just die. Yeah.
Die screaming.
How much stamina have you got?
You lot. 11.
Oh, you're fine.
You'll be read.
Yeah.
Famous fucking last word.
What's a cartwheel out
so
the
what
way?
was that? You want to generate me 2 threat, was that?
No.
I mean,
What roll on to dodge?
your agility.
Yep. Fucked.
2 failures.
I rolled.
Should have faded away.
So I'll gain that.
Fucking don't.
And, right, okay.
Don't.
I think it's time I cleared off to bed and you got to fuck off!
3 damage.
That's not bad.
What are you whinging about? Shake it off.
That was
Right.
cultist.
I'll protect you.
That will be cultist number 5.
And none of them going to come protect their
And
masters.
I'll move it over to
I can take 2 at a time.
taking it deep.
Well, is the one that I'm fighting down?
Yes,
Technically, then I'm free, so I could intercept.
come over. Take.
Yeah.
Balances it out, isn't it?
So, and I get 1 success.
Oh no.
I'll pretend to see that.
Oh,
2
no.
and a 3.
That's
So
very,
that's
very, very
four
good.
successes.
4.
Shit.
Do we still generate momentum?
No, absolutely not.
4 damage.
Right, so 4 damage.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
You're going to do what? Loki's hell scream.
Curse of Loki.
Peek up, peek up, peek up.
And try and do 6 dice damage and stun on all of the guys in close range. May I
Right.
use?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Will it be?
And that gives me 3 successes.
3
Yeah.
successes. So,
Get fucked, cultist.
6 with 2 effects. So that will be basically 6 damage and stun effect.
right, okay. So I will just make a group
Yeah.
roll. Yeah, well,
It does 5 drain, which means I have to roll 5 dice for myself.
Get Ollie to roll them.
And each damage does give him some
Give.
threat. So I haven't filled my track yet.
right, okay.
Jesus.
I took a total of 3 damage, but I also a drain, which has reduced my maximum by 1. So I am 2 away from filling my track to take a second wound.
Right, okay.
Did they succeed? Did they succeed?
No,
So hopefully they're all stunned.
they're stunned for the next round. Stress to all of them.
So
Go down, but there's 2 still standing.
3 out. 3 out. So Dave's free, I'm free.
Okay.
That leaves 1 guy left.
I'm going to try sidling up behind somebody and clubbing him over the back of the head.
Make it a cultist.
No, Club Matt round the back of the
Where's
head.
my foot in that? So that would,
It
give
would have
me,
been 2
that would give me
successes.
2 successes to do that.
Right, okay.
With club,
Oh.
An effect.
Yeah, but
That's stun effect.
it's 3 damage with stun.
He's already stunned anyway.
doink, get on you fool.
I'll draw my spear because I'm at short
Was a minor,
range.
yeah, was a minor action.
And then stab him in the guts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck me.
Well, he's going to try to. Has he just broken his spear trying to get it out?
Go roll your defence.
He stabbed Graeme.
Trust me on this, you're going to be successful.
You could roll the.
Yeah, I might roll for
Maybe they counter each other.
But is he stunned? And would he get?
He's stunned, so he don't get,
Yeah,
he
so
don't
he's
get
not
action.
gonna.
But he didn't get the success.
I'll roll the 20.
Yeah,
And, then,
so
and the other one didn't hit
he's
either.
like, hit me, bitch, hit me.
It happens.
And yeah, so there.
You mean to
Go
go?
for it.
You might as well.
Can I buy a D20?
No.
You can.
No, fuck you.
Yes, you may.
Yes, I may. Okay.
Right, okay.
Oh, what was that,
I
Matt?
can
Give the 20 there, Matt.
I get a reroll.
So stuff that 20, he says.
Yes, 3 successes.
This doesn't sound good.
It doesn't.
He has to do 748 damage just to get through his armour.
That is true.
If I use the right stats.
Strong Roman steel.
This is a bit where it goes, Matt, take 15 damage.
Okay, so that's 3 successes.
You were the aggressor.
So you're the aggressor.
So you win.
You win.
Ignore that. Okay.
4 with
Plus 2.
piercing.
Plus 2.
6.
Right,
Stabbed him in the cock again.
I got him.
he does something a little bit weird. So,
He rips off his Velcro trousers.
Pulls an Uno card.
Okay.
He takes off his mask and it was.
Agatha all along.
For a second I thought he had 14 dice.
No. I have got. Can you roll?
I'm in.
So he spent his minor action doing a preparation.
He's cast a spell.
Oh, he's making me a sandwich. That's good. Great.
And then he's cast. He's cast something.
+4 for
Resistance
the,
at +4.
Yeah. Single creature within medium range takes power +1 mental damage. So my power is that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Sure, I
5,
understand.
3s and 4s are alright.
6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 plus 1.
So 7 in total, but you've got 4 protection. Have you
Mental
got courage?
with the persistent 5 damage.
Have
on
you got
dex.
courage?
I've got 0 courage.
Yeah, but 4 protection,
four
so it's
protection.
3. Okay, combat goes on for quite some time here, so the majority of the audio has been cut here, simply for clarity. During the editing, it all started to blend into one, so I suspect the full fight will be included as an extra on our Patreon account, but whilst there are some good gags, we're not sure the fight is easy to follow. A brief recap is included here for ease. Dave, that's me, casts a spell that knocks down most of the cultists. Ollie misses every target as his dice hate him. The other Dave discovers that being a book monkey doesn't bode well for combat, as he needs a 6 on a d20, and Graeme stands firm as he generates extra momentum for the party. The remaining part of the podcast was recorded on a different day, which also means our meat-axe, Matt, has now departed, as he seems to prefer foreign holidays to sitting in a darkened room with 4 other gimps. So, let's move forward with session 3 of the scenario and see how this feeble lot fare.
Right, okay, so yeah, it was the 5 cultists that had been slain. There was Ingolf and Ghislain that were around about the middle. Matt had gone to try to take on Ingolf, but he was doing quite well, but I think Ingolf cast a spell. He's gone down.
He's exploded.
He's gone down.
So we're all dead.
Should we leave?
Yes.
There's no point staying here. I think you take an arrow and you shoot it through the guy who's chanting's head.
Great theory.
Theory.
Yeah. It's great in theory, but my dice rolling utter dog shit.
Whole new week. I'm going to cast the spell of the Luck of Thor. Would you like to go first, Mr. Ollie, and fire an arrow into that man's head? Or are you like Legolas and you can fire 3 at once?
While riding the shield.
While riding a shield down a goat river or something, I don't know.
Legolas and the goat river of possibility.
Right, Tom, you want to...
Yeah, I'm going to shoot one. That's 1.
Okay.
Yeah, like I say, not been very good at hitting things because...
What is your ability to hit?
12. But I keep rolling a bloody 19 to go with whatever else I roll. That's never going to hit, is it?
No.
So you could spend your one and only fortune point to re-roll that shit d20.
That guy.
Right, he casts a spell, we all die. He casts a massive spell, we all take 20 damage.
Oh, I can go with that. Oh no, can't. They're only starting characters, we're not attached. Don't worry.
Okay.
If we all get horribly slaughtered, we can make our own up.
And they
Right.
can actually hit things.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right, okay, he's going to do that, I think. He's going to cast...
You must have many options.
I'm just thinking what the best one is.
It's going to be that spell that causes us to flip inside out.
GM's allowed to dice wank. We love GM.
Oh, for God's sake, how can that happen?
Have he failed?
Did you miss?
Right, out of 3d20s, I rolled 17, 17, 17.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So he fucks it, is what happens.
Right, that's it. However, I am going to spend 2 threat. Keep the initiative.
He goes to cast a spell and shits himself.
That's clearly what happened. Haha, I'm going to cast diarrhea on the bad guys. Oh shit,
I've still got to go through the... can't believe I rolled 3 17s.
Oh, he's got to take his damage.
Yeah.
The irony will be he knocks himself out.
There's lots of 2s in there.
There's 2 2s.
Take your 6 damage, bitch.
Yeah.
Who for Rama? That's
Maybe the guy went to cast a spell and Matt kicked him in the bollocks.
What you see is those cultists that you've murdered and knocked down. There's some kind of black, shadowy, web-like creatures starting to emerge from them.
Oh, good. So they've come back to life.
Pleased about that.
Well, we need to get the
Come on.
2 big guys deaded.
Well, is that guy still chanting?
No, that was his action.
Right.
Just in case he needed to like keep the spell going while they formed.
I'm going to use my luck to actually try and hit him.
Right, okay, so using your minor action to move.
yeah.
Yeah, club him with a club.
It's taking him clubbing.
Okay.
It's not a club, son, it's a baton. What do you do with it? We club people, son.
So you move over, you go to hit.
That was a 2.
3 successes.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah, I've got 1 success. So
Colob.
Whammo.
do your damage.
3 stun.
2 damage and a stun.
Excellent. Well, that's a help.
It is.
It is.
I actually hit something.
I could cast Bounty of Boulder,
Excellent.
Bollocks of Boulder.
which means it increases the difficulty to hit us by 2 for 4 rounds.
Excellent.
Right, okay. It's, one of these creatures, one thing that's kind of appeared, is going to...
Can't we just run away?
Surely this is someone else's problem.
Okay. Can you make a will plus resilience test difficulty 2?
I get
Just
one
that's a
success.
skill. I
Yes.
got 1 success.
One success.
1 success.
Look, we're either all boned or all unboned.
Unbone. This is a bit where we all die in the
Why
same
has it
round.
got 2?
It's a bit where
So,
he picks up a 37 D6.
so yeah, the rule would have been for you some 2.
We failed by 1, so that's the damage plus
Plus
the
2.
2.
So
So
you'd
it'd
roll
be 3.
You'd roll 3
So
dice.
I roll
for
3
damage.
dice.
No, I want a separate roll.
So that was 4.
4 damage.
And if it's morale, everyone's got 4 protection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't.
Huzzah!
Hey!
There you go.
My spell works.
It's going to do its physical attack.
Oh, what? I thought that was it.
No,
Yeah, it is.
like your Cthulhu
I didn't look.
sanity.
I said you completely mad first and then savage you. Like, this is a starter adventure.
Going to be, I'll say, 3 for each.
What? What?
All we're doing is we are rolling an attack which you can react to as well.
You
Oh,
roll
good.
it.
Right, okay.
Can I use my applied knowledge on this?
I don't want to get...
The knowledge you have accumulated gives you a burst of insight to deal with unexpected challenges. Once per scene, you may use academia in place of another skill when you make a skill test.
If I get hit by that, it's going to knack.
And you count as having an
Oh,
appropriate
that's gonna
profit for
sting.
that test.
Once per scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did use it last session, but I think it was the start
Yeah.
of last session.
I'll go with it.
Not in this combat.
Go for it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, another 17.
Seven.
But I
So
got...
one success.
One success.
I go, yeah, 1 success. Well, don't do anything else, does it? 'Cause
Okay.
So what are these wispy things doing? Are they actually trying to attack someone?
they're coming over towards you, attacking you, yeah. Well, one's just attacked him.
And he's over fighting the big guy.
Yeah, because he used his move action.
Going to have to be all heroic than that. I'm going to have to run over and help him out. And what I'm going to do is I have a lucky charm. So I'm going to use that. And yeah, so 2 successes.
Right, okay.
I want to kill the big guy and then...
Yeah, so he can't react. He's...
Oh.
No, unfortunately that's...
It looked good for a minute.
It's 5 damage.
Right.
And I get 3 parries.
Oh.
Because that's all my sword does.
So Dave,
I believe you're getting savaged.
yeah.
It was possible. I'm just debating about whether to go for broke and curse of Loki again. I don't
Do it.
I don't think I can. I'm nearly dead.
It would be a great death. You look pretty old.
Okay,
You're probably
so
going
it
to die
comes
any
within
minute.
reach.
It says mid-50s, damn it.
Well,
Not 84.
Yeah, but for these times...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You rolled 17 again.
I've rolled a 9 and I've rolled a 20.
1 success. But I remain unpunched.
Yeah. It's not actually a physical weapon, it's a natural attack, so all I've said is that it's lost its reaction for its stumbling.
Okay. Die screaming with sharp things in your head.
Actually, I'm shorter than he thought, so he went over my head.
Oh, you're a dwarf giant. That's what it
Well,
is.
no, it's like perspective. He thought I was far away,
Ah.
but I'm actually really close, just
I
tiny.
thought that to be your defence in combat. I'm going to use forced perspective. I'm not actually stood next to him.
I like it. I like forced perspective. I'm nearer than really far.
Well, no, forced perspective. Oh, hang on, I don't want to fight you anymore. I'm seeing things from your side now.
Right, Bounty of Boulder, and I could use that to give you cover resistance.
Right, okay, so cover is like an armour.
So it makes
It's like
plus 2
you're hiding behind
difficulty
a wall
to
or
hit
something
us,
like
and up to 3 armour. It would do 3 dice of challenge to me when I've got 4 stamina left before I take my second wound.
Do it. Do you pussy.
You can do it!
This isn't inspire me to do a reroll. I'm going to have to, really, as I don't think we're getting very far.
Well,
the likelihood is we are
it
getting
doesn't
going.
help that our meat axe is gone because he decided
I'm here.
he decided to go on holiday. The selfish prick.
Again.
I could use momentum.
You
I
could.
could use some of it or all of it,
Use all of it.
Just use whatever you need.
and leave us with 1.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Look you.
Right.
So, 3 successes. Sorry, 4 successes.
Nice.
And I've used 2 momentum to give us plus 2 armour.
But you passed it by 2, didn't you?
I did.
So we get 2 more back.
And then I take 1 damage, and I can now take 3 before I've got my second wound.
You might need to take a break.
Yeah.
But just say that one of the major actions is to catch your breath. So that might be a way to recover.
Catch your breath. Character takes a moment and their player removes stress from the stress track or removes a damage effect.
Hey, we might get out this alive.
Well,
One less person I have to worry about. No, it's just because he said my personal agenda is to uncover secrets. You set out to learn the secret of everyone you encounter.
My secret is I'm really fragile.
But the thing is, though, it's like talk to a guy at the corner shop. So then I have to like sit there and follow him for a fortnight, making notes on everything he does. My adventure in life's going to be great, isn't it?
So I've got a wispy thing that is coming onto orange.
Oh, blimey, Charlie.
Yeah, we'll sell the lithographs later.
Let's hope that I'm not going to get another 20 and another bloody 17.
I hope it's called Wispy Thing in the book.
Yeah, it's not called wispy thing in the book.
As played by Kenneth Welch.
Oh! Infamy.
You just have to call them like, you don't know the word for goblin. So it's like green thing with stupid ears or something like that. Oh, it's not one of them green things.
Little cheating bastard.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Weird four-legged thing with a head and a tail. You mean a horse?
Two goblins.
Two goblins stood next to each other.
Painted brown.
You know what I mentioned last week about piercing? And I wasn't sure whether or not if we
I'm
roll
not getting
multiple
any
effects,
piercings.
it does actually stack. I got that checked. It's going to make a mental attack.
A mental attack, he just goes, "Ah!"
Yeah.
I shit myself.
Pretty mental.
If I roll... was one success there anyway. So yeah, it's +2 difficulty. I only got one. Have you used a reaction yet?
I think he was thinking about attacking me.
Because you shot him. Well, you fired a bolt in their general direction.
Well, I shot one of the big guys, not these wispy things.
They weren't wisping and things
At that time.
Yes, careless wispy. I'll just go with it.
They failed.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Yeah, fuck you.
your armour and everything is what for? Yeah, so it made it difficult to do it anyway, didn't it?
Yes, get stuffed.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that one. There's one gonna wisp over to G because I haven't got G on there.
One success.
Boop. Right. Okay.
That's not brilliant.
I've got one success.
I'm going to attempt to damage it then. I get 5 damage if I can damage wispy things.
It is now no longer a wispy thing.
We can kill him. I've qualified it.
Yeah.
Only because of your 2 extra damage.
Basically, yeah, because you did that amount of damage.
Yeah.
So that's end of
round 3.
End of round 3.
You've dislodged it.
Right, okay. Yeah, so obviously you're quite close to the well, and you see some wispy tendrils of mystical energy coming out of it, heading to both of the men.
Right. Okay. Right. So we've got wispy tail. I wonder what happens if I take a dump in the well. Does that?
The wispy magic just goes, hang on, takes a big steamer.
Cthulhu yawns at the wrong moment.
I'm a superior being, what are you doing?
Taking a shit in Cthulhu's mouth.
Picked up one of the bodies that's by the side of the well, and he's hurled it in.
Oh, nice. Clear it up.
Followed almost at once by howling noise.
We need to kill these dudes quickly.
I think we need to
A
leave.
cloud of swirling darkness rises like smoke from the well's yawning mouth before gathering into a vaguely humanoid form that hovers there. The chamber around you starts to change in eerie ways with the manifestation of this entity. The walls begin to drip with liquid and moss grows along the stones as you watch. Shadows flicker around you and you hear strange scurrying creatures.
I'm going to suggest that that's less than good.
I'm going to agree with you.
Can we leave now?
Shall we
Foxtrot Oscar.
shoot the chanting guy in the heat?
Right in the heed.
I would suggest you take dice.
I'm also going to use a fortune point to make one of my dice a 1. That's another success. And that's another success. 4 successes. 8 steaming death.
It's difficult for him to react to it other than to try to get out of the way, isn't it? So
I'll spend a momentum to dice.
Right, spend 2. Come on, spend 2.
Okay.
Because we want to try and kill him. It's the one that's doing all the magic shit.
So that's 6 damage with 3 piercing.
okay.
That might sting.
Considering I think he was half naked anyway.
Yeah, but if he's got like 15 stamina, we haven't hit him yet, then he's got 9.
Dave's been staring at the screen again.
Yeah.
I can barely stare at my own character sheet. I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
Blind Pew over there. 3 is the magic number.
Apparently so.
It's also the motto for the National Fingering Association.
You've hit him. Looks like you have actually. At this point, he's like,
I shot him in the cock.
he's like,
Oh, large target.
stop. This won't end until you kill him. He brought the monster. I'm forced to help him. We can stop this if you let me help you. And he
No, good. No,
draws
shoot his head.
He draws his blade, and then he turns on his own brother.
Yay!
Side.
Shit, I wish I hadn't shot him now.
We can kill him after.
Oh, but maybe I've knocked him out the stupor he was in.
So that's a reaction.
His reaction is,
Yeah.
ow!
Ow. Yeah.
Stop shooting me!
And he is going to attack. And he's stabbed at the other guy, and he's done. I've rolled 3 effects. So that's 4 damage. So yeah, you're looking at 3 points of armour.
A very good blow.
It was a really good blow.
I've had one of those.
Tell me what the worst blowjob you ever had.
Fantastic!
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I can still taste it.
The brother is, what you notice is that his eyes stop glowing.
Ooh.
Does any mystic have a religion focus?
Yes.
Can you pat an insight plus academia test? Difficulty 2.
I got 2 successes.
1 success.
Huzzah!
Right, okay, what you realise is that it looks like he was being controlled, but it looks like he may have come to his senses. And as that happens, he croaks out, "Alas, the nightmare ends. I am free." He looks at his brother. "Destroy the urn, quickly."
Right, somebody smash that thing.
Urn
Graham's
smash.
Yeah.
I've got to go as well.
Oh,
fuck
what's going to be a
correction.
2? He got a 17 and an 18.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously all that wispy smoke. I misjudged it and missed.
False perspective. It's further away than you think.
Yeah, exactly.
He looks at his brother. "Slegothur, speaking to him. He's trying to fool you. He has to use the urn."
So they're both trying to convince us the other one is being controlled by the evil forces. I think we destroy the urn anyway.
Yeah, we smack the urn.
So there's one that was attacking Dave.
Huh? Oh,
It's going to ride him like Miss Daisy.
slow down, Hulk.
14.
3 and a 6.
2 successes.
So,
Momentum, is it?
6 and 2 ones.
3 damage.
what, in a stun?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I've got 3 successes.
You're not stunned.
No.
And then Dave gets his go.
Yes, destroy the urn. Throw it into the fire.
No.
Don't throw it down the well.
Can I take a dump in that?
Yes.
I'm going to smash the urn. Right.
4
4 and 1.
3 successes.
That urn's not
Do
going to
your
see it coming.
damage.
6,
That-
5 and a
that's
2.
4 damage, 6 damage.
Right, okay.
He clubs one of the monsters to death and smashes the urn as hard as he can.
What a diva.
Who needs Matt?
I know.
Power through learning.
Clean.
I might have a little sit down.
All right, Grandad.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as they've got no hit points on it, I'm just going to say that with 6 damage on it, as you go to smash it, Ingolf does die for it, but you've broken it.
Yes.
PC's Mystic.
That's me.
Yeah, reason plus academia test. Difficulty 3. To banish the creature.
Go back to the nightfall creature. It's the end of the world.
Yeah,
Dave.
use all
It's
of
going to
it.
happen
Well,
then.
it is.
Do it.
But so basically just he's
3.
he's using all 3 momentum to
Yeah,
buy 2 extra
To buy
dice.
2 extra dice.
20.
Right.
2, 6.
Right, so that's 2,
Four.
4
That's
successes.
5 successes.
Yeah.
6 successes, which...
How much,
Not a lot I can do about it.
how much momentum do we get back?
3.
So, yeah.
Back to the pit.
You shall
So,
not
as you're doing it, it's almost like you're praying and to
For
do
God's
it.
sake, go away.
No,
Yeah.
you're cavorting naked in the cavern.
Your words cause the swirling dark entity above the well to pulse and quiver, and the entity unleashes a furious wail.
What type?
Humpbacks, of course.
I think it might not be that type of whale.
Oh no, it's
How many hit points has it got?
Right, okay, so, and it dissolves,
Way.
Into
it
ectoplasm.
unravels, and,
And the Brothers Grimm.
well, one of them's dead.
Excellent.
Oh, fighty man.
He did, yes.
Yeah.
So it's
And
Fighty
Matt.
Man that's dead.
So, Chanty Man,
Should we kill him?
Yes.
you're gonna turn on the brother.
Are we going to see what he does first, or are we just going to shoo him?
If you want, I am a practiced listener.
Uh-huh.
So my homeland is rife
Right with what?
with great thinkers of the age.
Okay.
Just rife, it just smells. When performing an insight-based check to determine the honesty of somebody speaking, I can re-roll each d20 that fails to result in a success.
Nice.
So I can say something like just proves that you're true, that you were coerced by your brother.
Okay.
Spend momentum if you want as well.
All right, well, yeah, I'll spend
Yeah,
one.
why not?
Get
That
extra
gives me
dice.
3 dice.
Yeah.
So there's 2 successes. Yeah, two successes.
Bloody.
I'm not sure.
Kill him anyway.
Yeah, kill him anyway.
Oh no, I meant that.
Tell him to prove it.
Fucking hell, mate.
Has he rolled absolute dog crap again?
Absolute dog shit.
Is he lying?
Marvellous.
Might be.
Lying twat.
Right. Doing his lying bastard roll.
Yeah, if it would have been insight, I'd have passed that.
Yeah.
It's not insight because he's trying to basically bluff for his life.
Unfortunately, obviously, that is my action for this.
He is going to use
His legs.
his legs. Yeah, his major action.
Boing.
To
With my bizarre insight, I go, he's getting away, lads.
Here we
got
go.
away with it. Take that with you, pesky kids.
I fucked it. Yeah.
Did you get any?
No,
successes?
I got one success and then a fumble. Says it's reliable, but I fire into the roof at least. I go what? As I'm facing the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm gonna, hamstring the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
If I can get away
Go
with
for
it.
it. Sweet. You've hit Matt with the.
I've hit
your axe.
absolutely nothing.
Right.
There is a cow's arse significantly unhit with a banjo.
Boing.
Oh dear. Can we still try and chase after him?
Try to chase after him.
No.
He is fleeing. He's
Yeah.
got a major action which is going to take him out into the corridor.
Yeah, that's what I followed him.
Why? I did move and then shoot.
Yeah, so that's a minor action. So you're only going to go like a zone.
We're just going to have to peg after him
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the moment.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Unless somebody like Dave wants to stay around here and see what there is to grab.
Can do. I don't mind.
All right.
I'll go and have an
Yeah.
investigate.
Scoop Matt's body parts into a bag.
Akuza is never seen ever again. Didn't we leave him down here?
It's going to be a truth on that. I've been pitch black, so it's going to give you like a +2 difficulty for anything.
I'm just hoping that we get one shot at him.
I'll let you take one shot.
My survival kit can provide 3 bonus momentum, so I'm going to use that.
Okay.
Use all of
So
it.
I'm going to use all of it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Do that.
Which better. That's 1 success.
That's 3.
That's another success. 4
4
successes.
successes.
That was a much better shot this time.
Finished
Obviously,
at last.
he's trying to like the zigzag and stuff like that.
Zigzag.
Because-
Zigzag.
zigzag. So he's going to try agility. I think. 2, 3 successes. How many
Too
do you
bad
get?
I hit him.
So what's the damage on it?
It's normally 5.
No twos, but
Yeah.
4 damage, but 3 piercing.
Right, okay. Obviously it hits him, but it doesn't.
it hasn't taken him down.
It hasn't taken him down. No. Right. So as you do that and he runs off, there's a strange mist obscures him.
You can use a fortune point to put a truth on the scene, can you?
You can.
The light of day or something.
Yeah, I'm going to make it a sudden gust of wind pushes all of the mist aside so you can
Nice.
see him. I'm going to use my amulet of Tiswas to do
Oh,
that.
okay.
By the power of Tiswas.
Is that off your
Off my amulet.
amulet? There must be a draft of air coming through
Yeah.
it. So,
Wafted it all away.
Yeah.
And you go, I see you!
I see you.
Hey, Gringo, I shoot you in the head.
okay.
Still after him.
Okay.
And then we wait. Basically, we're just going to wait until he gets it going so we can run and shoot. That's about it.
Well, until I can see him.
You got 1 success.
What was it?
It's agility and
Agility and athletics test.
I get
With
1
difficulty of
success
2.
as well.
I get 2 successes.
I fail. He gets 1, and he's rummaging about.
Yeah.
Either the only person that can see him is Graeme, or nobody can see him.
Excellent.
We just got to let him go. We can't catch him.
Oh, it might be helpful. I'm not letting him go.
Well, after him.
It's next round, isn't it? So
And I will use one of my extra momentum to generate an extra
yeah.
dice,
Yeah.
which is good because that's 2 successes.
6
4
successes.
successes.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
So you definitely make your rush.
So you stumble over a rock.
So I got 1 success. So you've got 4 successes.
I got 4 successes.
You've been 3 momentum, so you've got.
Hey, nicely done. It gives me a chance to catch
You
up as well.
lying bastard! I'll use one of my extra momentum to give me an extra dice. Actually, my Jane's book on self-defense.
Yeah.
So that's not great because that's a complication. Right, no successes and a complication.
He did pull his sword out.
Yeah, I forgot to untie the peace tie. Oh fuck!
Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That'll be it. It's going to kind of rip away your
Yeah,
Trousers.
belt and.
freedom.
This guy trying to untie his sword and rips his trousers off.
That's it. Then he is going to do.
I doubt he has much stamina left.
That's what I was just looking at there. And I was like, oh, he's going to do it. Oh, no, maybe not.
I've shot him twice.
He will try to.
Yeah, but while he's
Try to stab
murdering
at
Jim,
him.
you can catch up to him.
And I got 1 success.
I got 2!
Bring your damage.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Kick him in the grunties. Fucking do it.
Well,
Yeah, you've parried about 7 times.
5 damage
With 4 parries.
with 4 parries.
Yeah.
Alright, so
5 damage.
But yeah, 5 damage in total then.
5 damage in total.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you chop his
So
kill off.
I was putting down to 0 stamina, and because he's gone down to 0 stamina, he is defeated.
Who needed Matt?
Yeah.
He's going to edit that.
Edit round it now.
Well, we'll cut that bit out where we said we're going to let him go.
Right, okay.
Right, we spent 3 rounds kicking his head in.
You'll make your way out the tunnel.
Check them for equipment.
Let's quickly head back to the crypt and see what Dave finds.
What you find is an assortment of disorganised writings on benches, shelves, from various sources on nightmares and dreams.
Ah, well, that's cool, because I'm into dreams, so I'll collect all
The writings include journal notes from both Ghislaine and Ingolf that can let you realise that it was a family
Of bastards.
basically. It's looking from what you can gather is that Ghislaine was born with potent mystical potential, but in his journal he found that pact abhorrent.
Right.
He wanted to defy his obligations and break the chain. And you think, judging by what you're reading, is that Ingolf didn't take too happy to the fact that Ghislaine wanted to break the chain. You emerge.
Ooh.
You make
I
your way
like
back
that idea.
to the village.
Lagatha, or whatever it's called.
Where
I can't remember it.
uh,
Long Paul.
But take his armour first.
Lupford.
Lupford, that's it, yeah.
Lupford.
I'm more punk.
You make your way back to the Lupford because you had been given, you could stay at the hall, and she's very, it's like there's been a pall lifted.
Excellent.
Paul says, put me down.
Yeah. It's
Get
birds.
off!
And she's thanks you. The villagers enjoyed a lot. It's going to take some time for it to recover, but yeah, for now it looks like the nightmare is over.
Woo! We won Side Wellington.
Yep.
Yeah.
Too bad Matt missed out on all the glory. We told him he bravely fainted at the first sight of combat.
You did.
These bloody Romans can't rely on them.
What's he ever done for us?
You can continue on your way. Come morning, continue on your way.
We were in a
to the
caravan.
memorial.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Worst caravan holiday ever, right?
A mysterious house, a spooky cellar, strange semi-naked men summoning wispy figures into existence. Sounds like a typical Friday night to me. But where are the whips and chains? Take the ball gag out, Ollie, and say that again.
Thank you for listening.
You have been listening to It's Good to Be Bard. These sessions of Cohors Cthulhu were brought to you by our glorious, wonderful, handsome GM Lee. Please don't kill my character. Dave, Graeme, another Dave, Ollie and Matt. This episode, A Clockwork Love Orange, was recorded on the 12th and the 19th of July 2024. Yes, we will be getting around to some episodes we recorded in 2025. We've just got a lot of stuff to get through. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and even share links to any of our social media. You can also interact with us at itsgoodtobebard@gmail.com, and we'll answer your questions and comments in the shows. You can find links to the pages in the description. All of this really does help the show. Thank you for listening, and as always, remember...
You can't understand it.
I don't want to.
Is it in a language I can understand?
No, that's why I said you can't understand it.